Good afternoon, my favettes. Welcome back to Babs Fabs. I have a new setup because I was hearing a lot of noise when I was doing my videos. So I'm like, let me do a new setup. So I'm at back to my old craft desk. And first of all, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is blessed. I hope all is well with everyone. This is the day after 4th of July. This is a Saturday afternoon, and I decided to work on something today. And I know if I take too much time on all my projects that I have, it will be almost like an hour, 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do, on my last video, I talked to you about my Denim and Pearl journal, which is this one right here, and this one here is another one. In case you missed it, you can go back and you can look at my Denim and Pearl journals. And I did one right before this one. So this one is my Denim and Pearl, and this one is really going to be with the Denim and Pearl girls. And these are the denim girls that I showed you that I got off of Etsy. And these are the girls who I will be working with today, is my denim girls. And I have a lot of different projects that I'm going to work with using these girls. So first of all, I am going to show you the prototypes, and then I'm just going to set music to it, and I'm just going to do my thing. Okay, so I was telling a story on my last video, which I didn't complete, concerning my son. My youngest son, my craft table had broke, and one of the legs had broke off. So my youngest son said, "Mom, let's get this table, this desk, and this electrical desk, so you can work at a standing position, and it's electrical, so you just press buttons and the table will move up, so you could work at a standing position, or you could move it down to work in a sitting position." So I'm at a sitting position right now. So I think he was trying to get me to get this electrical desk, because if you move it all the way up, he is trying to get me to get that treadmill. So when you're working, you can be on the treadmill and you could be, getting your steps in. So I'm like, he think he's slick, but I am not sure whether I'm going to get that treadmill where you stand while you're at your working desk, because it's really for people who is working, and I'm not working. I'm not at my arts and craft desk like people who be working on an 8-hour job. So I don't know whether that investment is really good. But anyway, because I have a gym here at my complex where I live, I have a clubhouse where you could go and you can get all your steps in on the treadmill. So I'm like, oh, no, thank you. So this is what I'm going to do today. We're going to start off with this one. And these are my prototypes. I know you've seen them before, because so many crafters, they are doing this now where it's like a hidden journaling spot here. So if you use your permanent marker, which is this, and you can write on this, you can journal in this, and then when you're done, you can close it up like this, and then you could decorate the front, not the back. If you want to decorate the back, you can, but they could go on a pocket. They could be a pocket, or you could even glue this part down in your journal, so you could just open it up like this in your journal. Okay, so let me show you how it's done. I just showed you how it's done. So you just take a regular digital print, and which is 8.5 by 11, and you match it up. I don't measure. I just try to get the best that I can to make it even. Then I fold this part down, and this is like what, maybe 2 inches. And then you fold this part up, but this part has to overlap. You see how it has to overlap this part? Because you have to do a tuck. So you tuck it in, because if you don't tuck it in right, it's not gonna be right, okay? So this is one, and this is another one. And let me see, this one looks wider. So yes, that one is a little wider. So it's the same concept though. All you do is you have your papers, and you take your paper and then you fold it together to meet in the middle. Then you fold this part down 1 or 2 inches. It's really left up to you how far you want this part to come down, but you just have to make sure that this part overlaps, and then it closes, and then you decorate the outside. Okay, so we're gonna make some of those, ladies. I already prepped. I was so smart. I already prepped them because I told you that I'm working on my jean journal, jean and pearls, which I just showed you. So I have all these girls here, and I have all my words ready. So we just gonna go through this real fast, and then when I'm done, listen, I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to do. So when I fast forward it, you're going to know what I'm doing, okay? So this is my next project, is going to be my my paper bag. You know, I always do my paper bag, girls. So all I do is, I don't think I'm going to distress. Maybe not now. Maybe I'll distress later. But we're going to glue this here to the bag, and you open the bag, and you're going to line it up. I like to line it up to the top. Let me see. Because it has to come under this flap right here. You see what I'm saying? And even if you have to go back and just like cut the edge off here, you can do that. Okay? Okay, and then this part here goes to this part at the bottom. I hope I'm in frame. And no, put this part here. Okay, so what you can do, because this part is going to be where you can put something in, I like to go and I like to glue the edges like this, so I won't have to be bothered with all the guts of it. And I also like to glue this part here, because I don't want to have to deal with all of that neither. So I just put the glue on this part. So I'll just have a free opening right here. You see what I'm saying? You glue these parts, and this part is glued. So when you open it, you're just dealing with just this part here. Okay? You're just dealing with this part here, because you're going to use this to put something in it. So when it dry, you can also, after you're done with it, you just do the edges, distress the edges like this. But once it's dry, you are also going to, which I like to do, to let me know that it's a pocket, I take my punch, my circle punch, which is my small one. I think I'm gonna use my small one. And you punch this part first. And then you punch this part second, or vice versa. It's up to you. Uh-oh, sometimes when it's not dry, it acts up, but it did good that time. So then you go and then you just distress this part. You distress this part here before you glue it down, because once you glue it down, you're not going to be able to distress it because you have to glue it down. So you just put a little line here and a little line here. So remember, once you have to remember to do the punch and distress it, because once you glue it down, it's really hard to get that distress part there. So here, and I think I should have put my girl first before I glued it, but anyway, she's still gonna go in there. So we're just gonna take her, and if you want to, you can just add a little bit of book page, which I always love to do. I'm just gonna add a little book page just a little extra, you know, just for a little extra. I'm not using my glue stick today. I'm just gonna use my glue on everything. So you could put a little, just to break that up a little bit. You know, if you want to break it up, you can use that, or you can use music sheets. So I'm going to use this to glue her down. And remember, I'm working on my glue. I'm working on my Denim and Pearl journal. So we're going to put her right here like that. Super cute, right? And if you want to, you could put something down here to break this up. Let me see. We're going to just use a little piece. Distress it. Yeah, so this is a beautiful day down here in sunny SoFlo, but I'm telling you, our weather down here is so bipolar. It's sunny right now, but in the next hour or two, it's going to be stormy, which we already had our storms. So I'm going to put this word here, gratitude, because you know I'm a word girl. So all of these ephemeras that I'm making will definitely go into my Denim and Pearl. And once you've done that, then you can go back and I love my inspirational ones, but before I cut them like I'm doing right here, I like to glue them to something like a cardstock or either you know, more paper so I can have it. So if I'm not going to do double work now, but usually you just put it on a book page, or you could put it on something heavy like this. You know, I should have done that before I cut it out. This is double work, but anyway, I want you to understand the concept and, you know, glue it to something like this so you can give it a little bit more, you know, sturdiness. And we're just gonna do this number like this. Do this number like this. And if you want to, you can also go back and distress it. This part is going to be omitted because this is the last little concept right here. But, and also, put it right here. And also, you're going to hide her face, but if you want to, you can put this at the top because we don't want to hide that gorgeous face. So this is another ephemera embellishment for my Denim and Pearl. Okay, so exactly, so we have this one and we have the one that I just made for you. So this is one I will be doing also. Okay, so the next one I will be doing is this one here. Just regular coffee dyed paper. This is like maybe 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, 2.5. And I'm just going to go and I'm going to distress it. with my vintage photo. Okay, and then I'm going to add this. I'm gonna add this jean, which is from my son's jeans that I tore apart. And we're just gonna put this right here. I'm gonna let that part hang over a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna add her here. We're gonna add her to it. Okay. So we have a lot to do today, girls. This is going to go here. And I think I'm gonna put a word right above her head. And I don't think I'm gonna do any background, but I am gonna distress it. I don't think I'm gonna crop it with any paper or any book page or anything, but I am going to distress it. And we're gonna put dream because it looks like she have her eyes closed. So we are gonna do dream right there. So I probably will go back and I will either put a stamp or something here. I probably will stamp this part in here somewhere because, yeah, or either if I don't stamp it, I can put a little, you know, some little ephemera right there, whatever like that. But this is the gist. So I will be doing this one also. How cute. Okay, so that's three different things. And then yeah, that's three different things. And then we are going to do what else? This one is going to be for a different journal because this journal is going to be for my summer girls. This journal right here is going to be for my summer girls because see how colorful it is? So right here is my summer girls. So these are my summer girls, okay? So I'll just like put her right here, put this right here. So I'm gonna do this for my second journal. And we're just going to do the same concept that I just did with the paper bag one. We're just gonna glue this here. Okay. Yes. Let's go over a little bit. Let's go over a little bit. You're too close to the edge right there. Let's see. That's better. Okay, so we're gonna put this at the bottom. And like I say, we'll do a little distressing later. So these are usually my go-to ephemera from what I do, and I put in all of my different journals. I usually do the paper bag ones, and these are new. This is the first time I really did these. But my paper bag ones, if you go back in my archives, you'll see where I usually do these paper bags ones because these are, oh, I hate when that happens. We're gonna come back with that because she is really acting ugly. Oh my goodness, girl. You're gonna act up on camera. And that's because it's wet. Give it a little chance to dry. But because of this, I'm just showing you how it could be done. She's not acting up, it's just because she she's wet. So don't blame her, blame me. Okay, so we're gonna put the glue here again so we can close the pocket. And we're gonna glue this down, and then we're gonna put her, I know she's big, but let's see if I can cut her down a little bit so she won't take up too much of the beauty. She probably not is going to take up too much like she would if I didn't cut her down. So we're going to put her here. Okay. And then let's put a little bit of newspaper to book page to break her up a little bit. Just to break this page up a little bit. Okay. Cool. And then let's put her, let's see. Okay. So let's put this part, and I talked about how I laminated these because the front sheet is laminated, but the back is paper, so I can glue. And I told you about the process on several videos that will show you how to do this. So on this one, we're gonna use different words. I like this one. And this one says Christ is coming, and we know that Jesus is coming back again. We have to really pray for what's going on in the world. I know it's two things we don't discuss, is politics and religion, but this one says Christ is coming. So here we go. Definitely we have to be ready when he comes back. And that's being accepting him as our personal savior. So you want to reign with him. I want to reign with him. You want to reign with him, you have to accept him as your personal savior. Okay, so let's see this part here. And then we're going to go inside, and we're going to do the same thing like I told you on the back, on the little back panels. On the little back panels. And I do that on the little back panels so that when I open it up to add something here, I won't have all that, you know. Because when I add a tag here, let me see. You see, let me show you. Where are my tags? Like when I add a tag here, so if I have a tag and I have a tag like this, just using this as an example. When I put my tag in here, you know, it'll go in here and it won't be too much fuss to put that tag there. Won't be that long of a tag, but it will be a cute little tag, maybe a little cute little tag like this. And it's easier because you won't have all the gaps and the gussets and everything opening up. So you want to put a tag in there. So a tag will go here, and then a little small little tag could go here. So let me see if I have a little small little tag that can go there. And let me see. Yeah, because I don't want to cover her beautiful face up. So you can take this tag and you can put something else here, like the word pray. Let's put pray right there, because we do have to pray, because what's going on in this world today, oh my God, we have to pray, and we have to talk to the Lord and pray about everything all the situations that's going on. And I'm, like I say, I'm in soul flow, so you know what's going on in soul flow. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna pray about it, y'all. We can't talk about it. We're going to pray about it. So that's another one. That's number 4. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of these today, but listen, I think that's it. These and these and these and these and these. I have one more, which is this one. I want to do my big girls, and this is the cheetah. And this is, look at these shoes. Girl, don't you want a pair of these shoes? So we can do this one. And all you have to do with this one is, I'm going to round the edges. Go around these edges. Oh my gosh. So see, like I say, now it's sunny here. But I tell you, just give it another hour. It's going to be thunderstorms and tornadoes and everything. Yeah, it is sunny here. So let's just dress this. Yeah, so I'm really excited about my new setup. My son, he is so precious. He just did this for his mommy, and he put it together the other day. It took him like an hour because he ordered it from Amazon, and it came like, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. It's too much. I did get something from Amazon, and I put it together, and it took me like maybe 3 hours. So I told him, no, you're going to have to come over, and you're going to have to do it for Mommy Esty, because I don't think I'll be able to do all this electrical stuff. So he came the other day, and he set it up for me. And, I mean, he put that thing together like nobody's business. And I was so happy. So we're going to do it like that. And I was so happy that he did that. I was so proud of him. And then after he set that up for me, we went to the place is called Flamingo Nursery, because I love my flowers. I love my flowers. I'm gonna put this little painty. You know, you could do your little painty papers. Always put your little painty papers. I'm gonna put my little painty papers on her, and then after I do my little painty papers, let's do her at, we went to Flamingo Nursery, which is not too far from me, and I bought a new plant. I love my plants. Let's put Salvation on her. Let's see. Grace, remember, love is kind. Let's put Become for her, because whatever she's going through, we have to pray that she become whatever it is that God wants her to become, because it looks like she's going through something. Looks like her face, like she's tearing up. So let's just pray that she becomes who God wants her to become, because you know, he knows the plans that he have for us. Okay, so we pray that she become. So this, look, you see how I did it? I did it upside down. Oh my gosh. But anyway, Barbara, if we do it upside down, we just could put a big old picture here or something like this here. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I made a boo-boo there. So girls, this is live, and I didn't check. I have to make sure I do it next time I check. So we're gonna just cover up our boo-boo. There's no boo-boos in arts and craft, because you always can fix your boo-boo. So let's just put this on over our boo-boo. It says Christ. I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. And then this will be your journaling part in the back. Okay? There it is. It's fixed. So, and then when we put this in our journal, we could just put this in our journal like this. We could put her inside of our envelope. Okay. And then we'll put it in our page. And then we could even put something on here to decorate this. It could be on a flap. This could be on the other page, and this could be on, let's see. Let me see if I put this in a journal page here. It could be like this. You could put it like this. This could be a tuck spot here if I want to do it like that. And then she will be here, you know, or either she could be right here. No, I don't want to cup. I really don't want to cover up that leopard. So we'll figure it out. But this is another one. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that is the last one. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put on music, and I'm just going to go for it. Okay, ladies? Okay, so I am done. Oh my goodness, it took a while, but I had fun doing that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot out of it. The reason I didn't do these because they're the same as these. So you know the concept, so I didn't want to go and prolong the time, but it's the same concept with these. So yes, I'm so happy how they came out. So I will be placing these in my denim and pearl journals. I still have to go maybe put some bling on them, you know, maybe bling them up a little bit. And what I mean by blinging them up is, you know, just take some of my little bling, which is right here. Where is my bling? Okay, y'all. Let me find my bling. My bling is right here. So I'll just take some of my bling and let me see. I have different types of bling everywhere, so you know when I mean bling, I just mean just put something like this here. I love you. Love you, Granny. Let's put some little bling right there. That's my mom telling me she loved me. Every now and then she comes and tell me she love her. And I say, I love you more. So this is what I mean by my bling. And I have my pearl bling that I could put on some of them. You know, so this is what I mean by blinging it up, but I'm not gonna bore you. You know what I mean when I say bling bling. So yes, really enjoyed that. It was a fun time with that. And all of these I shared with you how to make them, so I'm sure you ladies know how to get it done now. So whatever your theme is, you just go and you just make your ephemera, your embellishment. These are like little journaling spaces. Oh, I didn't put one right here, so I could go and I can put one right here. And this is my large one that I will do with all my other large girls. I have so many large girls, and I'm going to use them to make other cards. And here are other large girls here that I'm going to use to make my cards. Yes, with my envelopes. And one particular one that I like, I don't see it here, but anyway, oh, here she go. This one, I like how half of her face is showing, and I'm going to do something really cute with that. But I love how they look, and I'm going to put these in my summer journal. These girls are gorgeous. So I hope that you was inspired, and I'm hoping that you didn't get bored. I hope that I let you know things that you can do with all, just get all of your pictures Get all your ephemera and get all of your juicy words and juicy words. Okay. Oh my gosh. Get your words and all of your little extra ephemera and everything, and just have a ball with making all of this yumminess that is going to go in your yummy journals. So until next time, ladies, I pray that you were inspired, and God bless you. Until next time, bye-bye.